everyone. So in this video, let's have a discussion about Carcass grading and dressing and about the poultry dressing. So coming into Carcass grading and dressing. So what do you mean by Carcass? So Carcass is nothing but the dead part of the animal or any animal like lamb or pork or whatever we consume, we call as the terminology as carcass. So first, why we have to go in for grading the carcass? So carcass grading plays a major role in order to evaluate the quality of the animal. Okay, so after the animal has been killed, it's not that all animal can be marketed or exported at any part. First of all, it has to be graded and then dressing practices has to be followed, only which it will meet out the marketing strategies. So coming into the grading of carcass, so how and all we can grade. So what are the factors that we have to keep in mind before grading any carcass or the animal. So first one is the marbling. So marbling of the meat is nothing but we are going to consider the fat deposit that is being present in the muscle of the particular carcass. So marbling plays the major role. When we look into where in which animal more of the marbling will be present is where in beef we can find in the muscle tissue more of the marbling we can observe. So the marbling plays a major role because that is nothing but the percentage of fat that is to be present in the muscle tissue of the dead animal. Okay. Second factor that we are going to discuss about is the muscle conformation. So obviously the muscle conformation is nothing but we all know the end cooking characteristics has to meet out when an consumer buy any animal for consumption. So whenever the muscle or the tissue of the particular carcass is not up to the eating quality level, that is, it has to meet out all the tenderness. The tenderness or the flavor plays the major role. So that all depends on the muscle of the particular carcass only. The third factor is nothing but the fat cover and the distribution. So obviously, as I already told, the percentage of fat that has been deposited on the dead animal, that is either it is present in the muscle tissue or it may be present at any part of the animal. So that fat cover and how it is distributed among the animal also comes into account while grading the animal for the end marketing quality. And the third one is the age and maturity of the animal. So obviously, based on the animal's age, so if the animal is like more matured animal or it is like a lesser age, the muscle tissue of the animal plays a very major role in that, because when the animal is more matured, the muscle tissue of the animal will be like more tough. It will not be tender when we are cooking the particular carcass. So the age and the maturity of the animal also comes into one of the main factors under the carcass grading. Okay. So next one, we are going after grading. We are going to dress the carcass. So dressing includes 5 initial steps. So dressing plays a major role, because if these dressing operations are not carried out, the particular quality of the product will obviously get affected. So first one, under dressing, we look after the stunning and bleeding. So stunning and bleeding, as from the term we can understand, first thing what we are going to do is, we are going to make the animal unconscious, and obviously we are going to adopt some technique in order to kill the animal. So we are going to stun and bleeding, we can adopt examination technique also to stun the animal, and then we have to bleed out the animal completely. Second, if it is an animal, we have to remove the hides. So that is nothing but otherwise called as the de-skinning. So we have to remove the outer skin of the animal. Then after which we have to go in for evisceration process. So evisceration process is nothing but the next step after removing the skin, we have to make sure all the internal organs of the animal are being removed. So that has to be removed in order to make the animal that is fit to export the animal with the complete muscle tissue alone. Okay, because all the internal parts are being sold individually also. And fourth one is nothing but the splitting and trimming. So fourth as I told, internal organ separately and the whole animal separately. And at last we are going to wash in order. If any external matters are present, we have to wash it thoroughly, and then we have to keep it in the particular chilling temperature only in order to protect the particular dead animal for good export quality. Thank you.